Alright boys, welcome back. I am the new normal. Well, this is the new normal. Alright, today we're going to be doing Airships Conquer the Skies, episode 2. Before we do that, last episode's comment was, comment a new name for our capital. So it's going to be Ziplinburg, or Ziplingstonburg. So, here we are. Ziplingsburg is our original capital. For this week's video, comment a name for our Harsmuth. I think that's how you pronounce it. I think it's a wordful, so don't make it another wordful. This is assuming we're gonna hold it this episode. Now you can see some things are different around the map. Well, that's because I accidentally recorded last episode, but then there is some like weird recording malfunction where that the screen would only show like half of it, and I thought it wasn't to the quality of posting. So here we are back again. We got like Riz Zugat I just can't say the name, so I'm gonna say R, T, and K. That is gonna be those three towns, and this is a post recording. Remember that for this is a post recording. So so here are two ships I built. Within the meantime, you just saw it. That was the last episode, which was technically the one that I basically messed up. So there's two ships, and this is the Zeppelins, the Zeppelinator. Basically, this one's just a big blimp with two little blimps inside of it. I'm gonna remodel this one real quick. Basically, this is our capital ship, I believe. I think the blimp will make a great one because Zeppelinsburg, or should I just call it the Zeppelin? Now, just like the normal Zeppelin, if you pop those big things on the top, then it goes bang. A very big bang, alright. But here's the deal. There is, how would I put it? There is, not much going on actually. From the in-between, you would think that a lot of progress has been made. Literally none, except those three towns. Other than that, like, they weren't even that hard. They all had a copy and pasted towers there, no ships. Alright. Oh yeah, also, so we left off, basically, there's an incoming fleet at T, so let's see if we can hold it. Alright, let's go. Oh yeah, also the research got filled in quite a lot. Let's go see if I can show you that. We got more efficient ammo, fire extinguishers, rockets, telescopes, sponsons, legs, tracks was because of the land vehicle you saw. So I call it portable because it's a portable fort. Get it? We also got triplanes, and yeah, let's see if we can hold this town. Hopefully. Come on in. I like this music. I like it a lot. Alright, we got, looks like a safe house. It should be good. No, we are not good. Those just look like flying battleships. We are not gonna be good. We are not going to be good, and that's for sure. I am sweating my pants off right now. The zip. Why don't, if we put them all right there, and then if one of those fuselages explode, then they should catch the next one, unless it's the bottom one. So let's see how this plays out. Literally. Slow it down. Everything good? Yeah, everything's good. this thing looked like this before. Ooh, that was a big bullet. Let's see where it goes. Doesn't hit. Alright. We are coming at them out of the sun. The advantage is ours. So basically that's another variable in the game based on the map. It's either morning or night. And it seems like we have the advantage because they'll have lower accuracy because of a local feature. Let's just see how it plays out. There's nothing really else to say because we all know where this battle's going. Not in our favor, but we all know where it's going. Let's just speed it up. Why don't we? There's no what there. Oh, that's kind of close. Well, do you think? No, that doesn't look too good. No, that doesn't look too good. Maybe put it over there. Maybe we can drag it out to the reserve. Maybe. No. Yes. No. No. Yeah. I don't know. Let's just see. No, it don't look like it. No, we didn't drag it far enough. Gotta wait for a new command. While they're piling up, we're gonna die. It's just a matter of time. Them turrets look kind of cool. Not gonna lie. Maybe we should research them. Yeah. That didn't sound like it. That didn't sound like it hurt at all. Alright. Come on, move. There you are. Move your back, because if you look at the back engine, it got hit. It got hit hard. There you go. As soon as he gets far enough back, then we, should put him in reserve. Don't want to lose him. They're trying to flank us. Wow, that can't be good. That can't be good. Alright, reserve that. Let's reserve. Alright. Hopefully. Holding our breath. At least we got our guys. Retreat you back up there. There's nothing else he can do. No. Where's my blimp? Where's that? Oh, no, it's getting refit. Okay, that's where it is. The portable. It's almost done. 69%, almost done. Let's add a new building over here, because I really don't want to lose this area. It seems like a nice place, but you know we can't have enough to put down our own custom tower. It's building. Let's put something down over here so this place doesn't die out quick. Move you over there and leave. Yeah. Oh no, there's an incoming fleet. We have 3 weeks to get our ships down there. Whew. Well, that kind of sucks, doesn't it? There's nothing we can do except fight it. Oh, this looks like we got this. I don't know, actually. I thought we had this. No, this isn't gonna work out very well for us, now is it? We're coming at them of the sun, but we're at the advantage or something. Last time we heard that, we had to retreat. Strategically repositioning, as I like to call it. But no, ooh, those are some big guns. We only have like 2 ballistas that can't even shoot at it. So I'm gonna consider this a lost cause. So, just, I don't know. What now to do, really? Do I just retreat? No, I don't think I'm gonna retreat. I think I'm just gonna cut the video right here, and then they have to destroy all of our towers so they don't get any of it, because that sounds like what heroes do. That sounds something a hero would do. See? Yeah, light those buildings on fire so you can't capture it. Big stupid idiot. Alright. Love that smell, that fire. Alright. No, I don't want to flee. No, I don't want to flee. Maybe I should cut it. Yeah, I think I should cut it. I think I should cut it. Yeah. Alright. Well, cut that part out for you. Now, oh yeah, I forgot. Basically, I forgot to put on camera, or catch it on tape, I believe would be the more appropriate thing. Basically, he ran out of ammo, and he also, like, his engine got knocked out. Not destroyed, just knocked out. So, it was a funny thing. Basically now what's happening is that my thing also ran out of ammo. Actually, no, it didn't run out of ammo. It just, the ship went into a place where the thing couldn't fire. So it was a draw, so he had to retreat his troops back at position number T, or letter T. Which, it's technically a win for us. Oh dear. Yeah, I believe in R when I was doing the recording. R was like getting, well, you will see, but like R, like all the enemies wanted to get it, and then I moved my troops, which was like the blimp, the three movers, the Zeppelinator. I gotta start learning these names. The Fortable, oh yeah. You'd think Harsmuth being the capital, you would think it actually get attacked more, but it really didn't. And besides, the things that attack it, you'll see right now. This basically, there's two empires up there that became in an alliance. You wouldn't see it because it happened in the lost footage, basically. And they are still, they had to fight that one empire. You know, that one empire below us that was nothing, and then somehow it became everything. Basically, they really dominated in the lost footage, and the one to the left of us actually get some footage. Yeah, you get some footage of the Portable. See that thing to the far right of your screen with the rockets? Basically, that's a Portable. See, that's working the Portable, and also it has a triplane on there, and the idea behind the hype that is it's just a portable fort. In retrospect, I think now that we got the telescope, this was actually one of the better battles, because in the lost footage I tried to fight one of these. It did not go too well, but that was pretty awesome. You wouldn't know, but I would, so you're welcome for epic footage. But no, that portable, let's just say, I think in retrospect, I think I should add a telescope to increase its accuracy with the rocket, because the rocket is probably the most devastating part of it. Now, let's see if we can get this rebuilt. Repair. Yeah, now, see, like I was talking about with the lines up here, see that? Those two empires just combined. And they really want that position on R. So it's called cat and mouse, which most of you probably know. But the game is, you go in to attack, and then you retreat, and then you go in and you retreat, and then the game is who is really the cat and who's the mouse, who's the one that is in control. Now that's what basically what it was like, but they didn't have any control at all, so it was just a sad game of cat and mouse. And the only people that really put up, like, see those green key guys, they basically took over those guys in the pink, I think, maybe pink territory. Yeah, they basically just conquered. I think the Faxon Fort is their name, and the Stinks are the other name. So the Faxon Fort conquered the Stinks. All right, and you'll basically just see that at the end, Stinks had no more places to build ships. So, problem. Now, see, the other thing is this. The Vaxxon Fords, they really dominated. And basically, instead of actually breaking down, dividing, and conquering, they really just went after all the empires at once. which you think would be a good idea, but their ship variety was awful. Like, if I could tell you anything that I remembered from this, they have one type of ships, and their ship type is basically like this. Imagine if you put like a couple jet engines onto a World War II battleship. That's basically it. Now, you think it'd be pretty overpowered? Yes, it is. But you see here, they use the same design for it. You just use different weapons. Now, I actually was able to find a weakness. First things first. This one, you're gonna see in a couple minutes here. I literally built this one, and then maybe a couple minutes later, after it just got built, it gets destroyed because I was stupid. But yeah, also this is a critical refit if you think this, because from the last episode, I was looking at the ballistas during the post, and I was like, but they're not shooting anything. So you're gonna see what with our new technology. Check out how we remodel it. I was first thinking about rockets, because if you look at it, I think you can fit 2 rockets in there, which would be pretty good, because remember our portable fort? But then I realized this is the way to go. If there is a random thing, some dumb thing, it would have to have the dumb rocket. So I'm doubling down on the rocket, and I'm actually putting in a sponson, which by my understanding is basically an internal gun. Now, imagine like battleships. You don't see guys outside of the ship shooting the guns. They're inside, and that's how the guns look enclosed. Basically, that one's basically a gun on the side of the ship. And now for this final adding touches, I add a rear turret to the front, because I just thought that was funny. So yeah. Now, I don't think you actually get to see this in use, because it costs 700. Now, this one didn't get refitted in time in this battle, but I think I built like a couple. So definitely in the next episode, I'm really excited to use them. Or maybe before the next episode, I'll do a little test trial. Like, we'll do all of our custom ships against like in-game ships, and we'll see how they line up. But yeah, I'm really excited to see how our dumb thing really fights, because I don't think it's so dumb. Also, a fun little fact is I found out that our movers plus a blocky is actually pretty overpowered. We're making really good ships. Now, what is our next move, you might ask? And you think we'll go over the alliance, because you know they're stupid and they're weak. Well, I try to do that, but if you can see here, it's just a game like, it's like, sorry to explain. Like, imagine moving your hand in a ball pit, and there's a couple of snakes. If you don't move your hand, yeah, 'cause this is a little loud. But yeah, if you move your hand one way, one snake might retreat, but the 3 others come closer to your hand. Now, imagine in this ball pit, you can only move so far before your balls, say that you own, get touched by the snakes. Now in this metaphor, each snake is just these fleets of guys, which you find out is just actually just one ship. Because if you actually see, if there's no one fighting if you don't have a fleet docked to a town, then you'll find out that it's just one ship that takes over these towns. And more times than not, if you don't build a defense, then these towns are just left weak. So it's an automatic win, which you'll see later on, because at R, I just got tired of building towers and them getting destroyed. And you never had enough time to actually build a tower that would actually hold its ground. So you'll get to see the automatic default win. But yeah, I think that this one was a crap show. Now, I don't use that word lightly. This one just was the confusingest battle you'll ever see. And then the results you'll never expect, because it looks good, and then it looks bad, and then it looks good. It just catches your attention all the time. Now, yeah, you're gonna see lots of fireworks. The fun part is they're not fireworks, they're real booms. Real in the sense as on the computer, but whatever. Yeah. Now, this is a cool part. I think that looks cool, because it looks, I think that might be actual cool map detail, like it's something on the map moving forward. I hope that's what it is, but no, that's definitely a cool detail. That's a nice little detail. Now, here's the deal. With this battle, that ship just lost its, I forget what it's called. I'll call it just a fan or a motor or something. Basically, that's the part that makes it go forward and backward, left to right. Now, without that, here's the deal. It's basically like you're in a balloon, because you're just floating, right? So, if you shot something while you're inside of a balloon, then you'd be pushed backwards. So this guy actually shoots a bullet and then gets pushed backwards, but then he's on the edge of the board, so he gets pushed forwards again, and it's just a weird battle, really. And I decide, you know what, he's probably gonna die if I just don't do anything, so I should probably just get him out of there. And then this guy just barely makes it alive, so I try to reserve him, he gets in there. I just flee the battle. Here's the, all of them get destroyed. That's just distasteful, really. This is a cool battle. You'll see why. Last one was a weird one. This one's a cool one. This is really where I think I finalized my tactic, because if you see, 3 movers do a lot of damage, being, I believe, 2 rifles and one cannon. You get basically 3 cannons, and if I'm correct, I believe 1 or 2 rifles. That's basically pretty good. Now, the Zeppelinator has 2 winged hussars, which are basically guys that go in a little blimp and with like a gun, just shoot up this guy. So here's my tactic. I take that guy, he's the sacrifice. You just gotta make sure this guy's big gun doesn't get used. Because if you remember the Zeppelinator, if those balloons pop, the whole entire thing's gonna explode. Like, big weakness. So the idea is I'm trying to keep them out of range, and then my Portable, which is the lane vehicle, which if in next video of Airships Conquer the Sky, I'll probably give you more footage of. Ooh. Yeah, but no, the Zeppelinator basically has like 10 rifles, or not 10, like 5. A lot of rifles. You get the gist. Basically, if you can keep him out of range, and you can just literally just mow him down with rifles, which got a pretty decent range and a very decent accuracy. Yeah. So enjoy this battle. This one's a funny battle. Let's just say that. Okay, so as you can see, he lost the back motor. Now every shot is pushing him backward, pushing him backward, pushing him backward. Either that, or he wants to make that ship in reserve, and you're gonna see within like a couple of seconds, stuff gets real quick. So I drag all of my guys, I believe, or one of them or 2 of them. I forget how many really, but I drag them back, and then I think I drag them forward, because this could be a while and stuff. Now, yeah, gonna watch this guy for 1 or 2 seconds, and then it all just pops like a balloon. But while watching this battle, here's a little self-plug-in. Please like and subscribe if you made it this far in the video. Obviously 24 minutes, you must have liked it somewhat enough that you watched 24 minutes of this nonsense. Oh, here's the popping like the balloon. Wait for it. Boom. Yeah. That was an unexpected victory. I really like that one. Oh yeah, also pirates. Pirates are really annoying. You wouldn't even know. I think at this point, I was just like, you know what? you can do whatever you want. I really don't care. I really don't care. Because, yeah, this was the one that I did it. Because I didn't have any real good defenses. And I knew that I was going to lose a ship or two if I actually would do something here. So I didn't want to do it. So I just withdrew. Basically, what happens is that means that your income gets decreased there the more times they raid it. So eventually I'm gonna have to take care of them. But look at that, they try to get R again. Look at that, Vaccine Ford wants to get R. That's the big theme of the episode. Everyone wants to get R. I'm not gonna say R because guess what, I don't know how to say the R. Okay, there's an uncontested defeat. Basically, that means that there was no defenses at the time that they took it, and I just didn't want to waste my money on R, because you'd put it up, and then it gets shot down, and you could just... So you're gonna watch this tactic happen again. Yeah. Back to my self-plugin. Please like and subscribe if you made it this far. Obviously, you must have liked some part of this video. Yeah. I think this one... Yeah, this one is episode 2, but really it's basically episode 2 and 3, wink wink, because of the lost footage. Oh yeah, I forgot this part. This part was just stupid. This part was just a stupid battle, because he just got real close to us, but we had a rocket. And let's just say a rocket really close is a bad idea for him. Also, the rifles could aim inwards, and it was a bad idea because he thought you could get underneath our ships and shoot us from underneath, but it just didn't happen like that. Also, this K, area K, I'm not saying its name because yet again can't say it. How about this? Comment right now, comment a name for our towns and the main city that I cannot pronounce because I can't say it. Just leave the name of the town, like you could say K R T or Harsmuth. Then give me your new name. I'll name it in a heartbeat for our next episode. Next episode of Airships Conquer the Sky. I think I just I counted my losses. I know what was happening. I know what was going down. Basically, yeah, if you just call my name, I'll put it down. I just need something. I need names that I can pronounce. Names, simple. If you do that, it could even be in your own YouTube name. I don't care. Just something. Comment it down below. Yeah. Speaking of comment anything. Oh yeah. Next episode should be a Armament RTS episode. I don't know if I'm going to do a campaign episode or if I want to do another speed run, because I don't know. Yet again, I know this crowd doesn't appeal to the Armament RTS crowd, but the Armament RTS crowd and the Armament RTS is just a fun game just to play on a lazy Saturday. Fun day Saturday. Yeah, we could also play this game on Fun Day Saturday and make some monstrosity. I don't know. Put it down in the comments. Like I said, just comment. Best way for you to suggest something for me to do, I will do it. Yeah. 10 subscriber special coming up soon. We got 5 subscribers. For 10 subscriber special, I think I want to do an Army Men RTS big brain breakdown, giving you the best things, how to make the best squad, how to make theme squads, breaking down every unit, breaking down every hero. You will see all of the insights to the game I can provide you. Boom. Alright. 10 subscribers, I'll do the big brain thing. I'll get frustrated. I would want to scream into a pillow, but I'll do it. I'm a madman. I'll do it. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that stubby little tower. Now, you're gonna laugh at those towers, but like those towers are nothing to sneeze at. I believe there's one in Harsmuth, and then you'll find out later on this episode how hard they are to defeat. Now, here's the deal. You always have to do a gentle takeover because you cannot risk losing more income because the more. Okay, so here's the deal. This is gonna be a cool battle for you because you're gonna see how we finessed it. So you're gonna see the defenses. All right. So here's the deal. All right. So those guys. Alright, so most defenses, the biggest problem with most defenses is this. The biggest problem is that they don't have guns on the back, and the guns that they do not match up with the guns on the front. Now, as you can see here, or if I scroll over, yeah, you can see that those towers right there don't have any defenses on the back, but the ship is not going behind the last tower, which is the keeping of the crows, or crow's nest or something. I forget what the name is, but you can see that there's lots of cannons on the front. I found out that Vaxxon, I believe is a faction name, that their ships, something in their AI doesn't go behind those towers. You'll see it in an air battle, but these towers literally just shoot Vaxxon's ships because they're big battleships, and there's something wrong in the AI where it's funny. You place them down, they just automatically just die or something. Not only that, but they're cannon shots, so they light them on fire. So not only you get like finesse a system where they don't move behind you, but they actually you know catch on fire, which is funny. But no, now we know how to finesse the biggest empire, so we should have this campaign in the bag. Remember, this is a small campaign. I just did this first one to see if you guys would like it. Now we're on the move. Let's take over the K. Yeah, nothing too big over here, so we're gonna just do the normal, same old tactic. I don't know why it's so effective. I don't know why, but for some reason it is. Move everyone back up. Maybe next episode. Yeah, next episode on this, I'll do like a little test run of all my ships. See how well they do. Maybe if you comment an idea for a ship, I'll make it. Like, just like anything, really. Now this one said defeated, but I didn't feel like it was defeated unless it was burning in a pile of molten iron. So we'll make it into a pile of molten iron. So that's the best way to do things. Boom. Yeah. Love that smell of fire, don't you? The day is ours. So you'll find out at a certain point you'll hit critical mass where your ships, where there's some in-game calculation system for the AI where they'll find out, yo, this isn't worth it, we'll just surrender. Now the best part about that is you can overrun positions with that. Basically, if you cap out, I'd like to say that's the best word. Okay, so here's a funny part. So basically, the two alliances, alright, they make the alliance again. So what that means is this. The alliance basically got destroyed, cities revolted because of low stability, and then they became an alliance again. Now remember, they're constantly being pushed by Vaxxon. Also, Argus got conquered by this new empire, so this is where we really test out what they're made of. So literally, we just don't care. This is the funniest part about it. For some reason, we aren't the biggest empire, but we can hold our own positions. Because if you watch this whole entire episode, we didn't really move anywhere from the start, but you just watch us slowly developing a tactic, and you actually watch them, the map develop. Now you see that the Strixon, I believe that was their name, empire just got dead. So if you can see right here, I'm just building the Keeping of the Crows, I believe that is the name of the thing, that everywhere, because I know how to finesse the Vixen Empire. So now I would like to keep Red alive, because look at that, see, sometimes Vixen goes after the Red Alliance, and the best part about that is, well, the Green would waste all the resources on Red, and the idea is, well, okay, those two fight, and we'll just take Green's lower half, and the idea is, yeah, like we said, Green has already risked it for the biscuit everywhere, so yeah. I believe before this episode ends, yeah, I definitely remember, before this episode ends, I made a different type of ship. So all of these ships just shoot and destroy, right, like normal combat does, but this game has something, let's just say, fun in it. And you're like, oh, you mean the planes and stuff? Well, yeah, but there's something else. So, as I told you before, you probably remember from the first episode, the crew is very in depth, actually. You could have sick bay, so that means each one's accounted for. Now, what if I told you that there's boarding ships? Basically, ships that can get some crew, and they jump off your ship onto the other ship, and just take it over, capture it for yourself. Boom goes the dynamite, right? Yeah, just think about that. So, I was like, yo, Vixen's kinda getting annoying. So, what I was just gonna do is, I'm gonna basically, in the next episode, the plan is, I'm just gonna buy a lot more boarding ships, which basically board Vixen ships, because I found out that they're just weak. They literally are weak. And I found out that his ships also have big, bunker busting cannons. So I'm just gonna go in, capture a lot of his ships, and use it against him. It was a solid plan. It was definitely a solid plan. And you'll see what I mean soon. Now, you won't get the best footage because there's no actual things to protect his ships. There's no guards. You would see that more on the land structures, but it's hard to explain. The guards basically attack the borders, and yeah, not only that, but if it's a bigger battle and it's not just one ship, which you'll see eventually. I don't have it in this video, but eventually I know it will happen. Here's where I make it. I think I cut off the video, or I don't. Let me see if I cut it off. No, I do not. Alright, so I don't cut off the video, but you'll actually watch this. Alright, so I'll explain this to you so you can make it yourself if you have the game, which I think is pretty cool. Alright, so here's the thing. You need about 2 or 3 things. You need to get close to the ship. Well, okay. You need to close the distance between the ship as fast as possible. So you see, I got 2 of those, man, I forgot to look. I'll call those motors again. I got 2 of those things to go there fast. Not only that, but you need to make sure you cannot be shot down in the first couple seconds of the battle. So you'll see in about a couple seconds. I put fire points so you can't be lit on fire. I put a couple berths. Where is it? Well, here's me just looking at the telescope, trying to figure out if I should or should not put it onto our portable, which we decided not to. And this one, small suspendium chambers, and that's basically the failsafe, because there's timed fuses in the game. Also, the sail basically also increase your propeller. That's it, propeller speed. So basically, those guys can also control your propeller speed, and the idea is this: we're gonna be able to go so fast. All right. So also we got 2 suspendium chambers in the middle, and the idea is, boom, now we basically are fail-safe. Alright, that we're fail-safe. So I add small coal stores to both of them, because remember, this ship doesn't need to be flying a lot. It just, in the first couple seconds of battle, or minutes, basically it has to survive. So you don't see me adding big resupply things, but you see me adding a lot of fail-safes. So you could see me nearing the front. You could see that I add like a lot of protective equipment. Now, you need a harpoon gun, or you don't need it, but it's heavily recommended, which means I'd heavily recommend it, because if you read what it doesn't take any ammo, or for my knowledge it doesn't. Actually, wait, it does. Put ammo store on top for it, but like, here's the deal. It attaches onto the ship, which you would think a harpoon would do, and the idea is this. Well, here's me adding the marine barracks. Basically, that's the boarders, which means that they jump off your ship and board the other guy's ship. And now, it doesn't add guys itself, basically you need guys from barracks. So the second thing you need in these ships, other than speed, is you need to go not get shot down, like we already talked about. So I had a lot of redundant failsafes. And then the third thing is you need lots of guys, because those barracks don't supply guys, they only take in guys. So those guys will not be able to be used for anything else. So those are your 3 things for a good boarding ship. But yeah, back to the harpoon. The harpoon you need basically because you'll see in a battle, but they latch onto a ship and they pull them close to you, or they drag your ship over to there, and you need that really quickly in a battle. Also, if you look at our cost, we're literally riding near the edge. I believe right before we exit out, you'll see that we're like $1 underneath how much we have to spend. This is just a barely, but yeah. Another great building hint for boarding ships is supply hatches. You need to put the supply hatches right next to the harpoon, because that makes but no, see that we are literally about $16 under budget. Here's where we add some armor. I believe yeah, this is gonna cost a little bit more, but you're gonna need to protect that bottom bit, because that bottom thing is probably the first thing that's gonna ever get hit if you're attacking a bunker installation or a ground building. So yeah, decorations. I made a silly ship, silly just for you guys. I think it looks a lot like a shark. Put there, that one there, yeah, right there. It looks like a stupid shark. Also for the zeppelin, I put flames on the blimp part for you guys. Hopefully you wouldn't notice. Medium flag up on the top. This thing will be epic. Alright. I think I called this Biter because, you know, if you ever walk along on the street and you ever pet a dog, the people say it's not, don't be shy, it doesn't bite. It's not a biter. And the joke is this: the supply hatches are on the front of the ship, and the idea is, I believe the Marines come out of the front of the ship, so the mouth is at the front and the decal's right over the supply hatch, and the idea is the guys come out and they latch onto your ship, and it looks like it would be biting because of, you know, the harpoon. And I'm not gonna kill the joke any further, but you can probably assume from there, if guys jump out, get your ship, also attaches onto your ship, you could probably assume why it's called Biter. But yeah, we just made a pretty good ship right there. Now, I didn't give like enough command center. Also, check this out. Like I said, it wasn't even enough for me to capture it. It was just an uncontested victory. But you'll see this in action. So I added to this fleet. I could have taken this all by himself, but yeah. Here we go. You'll see in combat. So if you see that like little area right there, that's about your harpoon range. So you want to get this as close to the ship as possible, and that's what I was able to do. Now I immediately slowed it down, and mistakenly I pressed board, which basically gets all of those guys. If you look at the ship, the Marines come out of the supply hatches and they actually go onto the back farthest part of the ship. Now, why is this a good thing? Well, normally that part of the ship is hit less. Why is it a bad thing? Well, because well, first things first, the sail got shot. The bad thing is this: I forgot you need to put it close for the other guys to board. So, I believe if you watch this, this is the cool part. So, I think I slow it. All right, there we go. So I'm waiting for the command. I believe I hit. No, yeah, I hit board because we were close enough. And it still didn't do the trick because we weren't close enough. If you catch what I mean. I thought we were close enough, but we weren't. Now, a thing that was also scaring me was the fire. The fire almost lit our own guys on fire. So I just decided, you know what, might as well. Now, this is the part where everything goes epic. Alright. So if you look at our ship, you don't see the guys in our ship anymore. If you look right there, within that brief second, we already captured their ship because they didn't have any guards. See? Alright, so take over that area gently, because we don't want to disturb it, so everyone wants to get it. We bring it back, and we just repair both of our ships. Now, in this episode, we gained 3 ships, 1 on camera. I'm sorry, lost footage. I couldn't do anything about it. But no, we got capital ship, the Zeppelinator. Pirates are going down to K. I really don't care about K anymore. Like, if I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you, it only defends 15. Look at this. There's nothing here. I couldn't build any defenses, so I just scrapped these guys and the pirates. I just let the pirates have all havoc. Now the ally guys are coming back up there, so I moved my fleet back over there to kick some butt. Now I got the faction. That's a wordful. Ship, and you'll see what I mean by critical mass. What I was talking about earlier. All glory belongs to us. We are victorious. Basically, they surrendered within seconds. So that's epic because we hit critical mass. Pirates come over there, so it's a win and a lose. Yeah. But we're capping this video. I think so this is Keepings of the Crows, and this is the second part of the video where you get to see how actually overpowered it is. The AI it flips out, let's just say that. So I sent my guys from R, but then someone else wants to go to R, so I have to fight Faxon for it. I'll just call him Faxon for easier. But you'll see this. You'll see how overpowered this actual battle is, because it starts out and then the guy doesn't go behind it where there isn't weapons. Now that's the cool part. So it basically catches fire basically with like a matchstick instantly. And boom. See? He tries to run away, but I just can't for some reason. Alright. And boom. I don't know why the audio is like messing up. It's getting really laggy. Yeah, the audio is like kind of glitching out. I don't know why. I think it might be the fire, because it's a lot of fire. It's a lot of fire, if I could just tell you that. Alright. Put everything on pause. Untested. There we go. Fight that back. They're gonna retreat again, because it's a game of cat and mouse that they're playing, but they have no army. Yeah. But no, in this video, if you really look over it, we basically built a Zeppelin. We got the ground vehicle. We basically found the way to defeat the biggest empire in the game. Campaign's basically going to us. No, wait, the structure isn't called the Keeping of the Crows. I was stupid. It's the Silent Watcher. I'm sorry, guys. I'm stupid. Well, I think this was rather a nice video. I think we should end out